16 Candles.
That's it, yeah.
Thank you, God. Can I have that as my opening?
My name is Adam LeBlanc.
My name is Dave Enslin.
My name is Billy Furlong.
Christopher Hagan.
My name is Scott Barbeau.
My earliest memory of forming the band was
Our bands were playing together at a festival that we were in separately. And he's like, dude, we should start an 80s band.
I just happened to ask Dave. I go, hey Dave, why don't we just start an 80s band?
And I was like, yeah.
And then about 2 weeks later, he calls me back and he goes, hey, I got a bass player and a keyboard player, Guy and Schmitty.
Yeah, Schmitty worked hard with us in the very beginning to get it off the ground and get rolling.
That's kind of like the first, the birth of 16 Candles. That's kind of how it started.
I remember putting an ad in the Reader for singers.
Placed an ad in the Reader and Adam auditioned. And
One guy responded, and it was you.
It was me. I just moved to the city. I was fresh from Duluth, Minnesota. I hadn't even been in Chicago maybe a week.
and we heard Adam sing Sunglasses at Night, and we said, that's it. History right there.
And then Dave gave me a ride to the train station. He's like, you pretty much have the gig. So that felt nice.
We rehearsed a whole lot, like 10-hour rehearsals and
80s?
stuff. All 80s.
80s.
All 80s right from the get-go.
Smart. Good
Yeah,
move.
yeah.
It was a whole big practice space, and it was interesting.
I remember it being a real nervous time for me because it was all new music that I've never played. Of course, I've heard it.
The first gig, I was nervous about Adam because it was his like real first gig ever as in a band.
Very small room. I believe it's not there anymore, but like it was awesome.
Yeah.
I remember like 3 or 4 songs in, I looked back at Chris and he's like, he's a natural. So yeah, we knew it was all good.
So many people showed up for the very first gig. I was just overwhelmed by the support already.
We had a guy named Marty come in, but he wasn't right for the band, but we could still gig with him until we found the right person. Enter Barboom.
My first recollection was actually getting a call from Chris, and then Dave called me, and I said, I'm not really interested. I'm looking for an original band. And they talked me into it, so I'm glad I went out because they were super nice guys. It was something new to the city, like a pop 80s band that really was going places. So I could sense the energy right away. It was awesome, like it was electric for me.
Some of the earliest music that I remember listening to was 80s music.
80s music, it is something of its own force.
I think the entire 80s culture was just all about having fun and trying new things and being completely ridiculous. And I kind of miss that. I wish there was a little bit more of that in today's world. We need to get more ridiculous.
It doesn't matter if you grew up with this music or if you learned it from your parents. I think it transcends the generations, and there's something special about that.
80s music stands out from other music, in my opinion, in the sense that it was a different kind of transition that we were going through. It was kind of brand new, so everybody was just guessing their way through it. So they took a lot of risks, and in taking those risks, I think there's a certain vibe that is unlike anything that happened before or after.
16 Candles would not be where it's at all if it weren't for every single individual member.
The other 4 members of the band are some of the most professional people that I've ever had the chance to share the stage with.
The organic chemistry between all the guys is there.
Everyone contributes their own personality and their own style.
I've never felt more supported in every possible way.
It's a family, and it's a real an honor to play music for a living. Nobody takes it for granted.
I never gets old. And people ask all the time, does it get old? No, it doesn't get old. No, this band keeps me young.
This is the first band I've ever been in where people are really like grateful.
The way I don't feel like it matters that we're playing 80s or it could be anything, but
One of the things I love most about being in the band is the way that we get to see this music bring people together.
Music is awesome, but it doesn't mean as much unless people are enjoying it, singing along.
Especially now, more than ever, this kind of music, this kind of connection is important.
The energy that we get from all of our awesome fans, it's the energy that drives the band, I think. It's awesome.
All the sing-alongs and all that, like they're just as much part of it as we are.
Yep, we're very grateful.
There's always excitement in the crowd, and that just comes right onto the stage.
If you're tired or you had a bad day, it doesn't really matter. You feed off the crowd.
That's kind of half the fun of it, is just being able to help people forget about their long work weeks or any other possible bad thing that could have happened in their week, and just kind of leave all that at the door and come together and dance and get down to some good music.
It's a real gift to me for almost 15 years to play in this band and make a living doing it. Like, I'm grateful to the fans that come out and the friends that I've made.
I've always played drums, but never thought I'd ever be playing for a living. So very grateful to all the people who support us and have supported us for 16 years of 16 Candles. It means a lot to all of us.
What I would like to say to 16 Candles fans is that I've never met a more rambunctious, wacky, silly, and awesome batch of people that are so faithfully dedicated to seeing this incredible band that I'm proud to be a part of.
For all the support we've had from everyone over the years, it's been absolutely amazing, and you're the reason we keep going.
You get to a show and you just look out and you see people having fun. And we're just very thankful that they do that, and they feed us, like they give us the life.
Just to be able to connect with other people through music, connect to your own self, and get a good workout in and dance it out and just forget about everything. It's special, and to be able to provide that, I feel pretty honored. So thank all of you for supporting us all these years and making that possible, because I think it is the perfect full circle.
It's powerful, the energy and the
Love.
Yeah, thank you to everybody for everything.
I don't know. I think about that every once in a while, what my life would be without 16 Candles, and it's hard to imagine, and I don't care to imagine it. I think it's perfect how it is. I like it.
I love it.